Welcome to Exam Sale. In this video we will break down the syllabus for the Amazon AWS Certified Alexa Skill Builder Specialty so you know exactly what to study and why. The exam is split across 5 domains with clear weightings. Domain 3 Skill Development is 28%. Domain 2 Skill Architecture is 24%. Domain 4 Testing, Validation and Troubleshooting is 20%. Domain 1 Voice Design is 14%. And Domain 5 Publishing, Operations and Life Cycle Management is 14%. Together these domains cover voice design, cloud architecture, hands-on development with the AXS SDK, testing and publishing best practices. I will summarize what you will learn in each domain and highlight the key topics you must master. Domain 3, Skill Development is 28% of the exam and rated hard, with an estimated 35 hours of focused learning and hands-on plus conceptual assessment. You will learn to design and implement interaction models, defining intents and sample utterances, configuring custom and built-in slot types, and using dialogue management for slot filling and validation. The syllabus also covers managing multi-turn conversations, intent confirmation, entity resolution and dynamic entities to update slot values at runtime. On the AXS SDK side you will build request handlers, manage session attributes and persistence, use response builders, implement interceptors, call external APIs, configure skill messaging, and use Alexa service clients for lists and settings. Domain 2, Skill Architecture is 24% of the exam and rated medium, with about 25 hours of study and scenario-based assessment focused on cloud infrastructure design using AWS Lambda, DynamoDB and S3. You will configure Lambda triggers, set resource-based policies, optimize cold start performance, manage environment variables, and handle regional deployment, versioning and cross-account access. For storage and persistence you will design DynamoDB tables for user session data, host static assets and media in S3, use CloudFront for low latency delivery, and decide when to use stateless logic versus persistent user states. The domain emphasizes high availability, disaster recovery and architecting for scale and content-rich skills. Domain 4, Testing, Validation and Troubleshooting is 20%, medium difficulty, and expects about 15 hours of study with conceptual and scenario-based assessment covering debugging methodologies and automated testing. You will use the Alexa simulator for voice and display testing, write unit tests for skill logic, run automated tests with the Ask CLI, and conduct beta tests with external users while validating varied speech patterns and multimodal responses. The troubleshooting portion teaches you to analyze CloudWatch logs, inspect JSON request and response payloads, resolve endpoint connection and timeout issues, debug account linking and authentication flows, and handle SSL TLS and service-side exceptions that affect users. Domain 1, Voice Design is 14%, medium difficulty, with roughly 15 hours of estimated learning and scenario-based assessment that focuses on VUI principles and multimodal experiences. You will learn to design natural conversational interactions, create situational scripts and storyboards, apply the one-breath rule for response length, and use SSML for speech customization while handling ambiguity with helpful prompts. Multimodal design with the Alexa presentation language is also covered, including building visual layouts, synchronizing speech with visuals, handling touch and remote control interactions, and optimizing video and audio components for smart displays and televisions. Domain 5, Publishing, Operations and Life Cycle Management is 14%, rated easy with about 10 hours of study and conceptual plus scenario-based assessment focused on certification standards, monetization and security. You will navigate Alexa skill certification requirements, configure skill metadata and availability, manage localized versions, and perform functional and policy-based pre-submission checks while handling updates, versioning and privacy policies. Security topics include implementing account linking with OAuth 2.0, managing user permissions, configuring in-skill purchasing and Amazon Pay, securing endpoints and validating request signatures, and monitoring analytics for engagement and retention. That covers the full syllabus for the AWS Certified Alexa Skill Builder Specialty and the exact weights and topics you need to prioritize. Use the domain percentages and estimated learning hours to plan your study time. Practice hands-on in the AXS SDK and AWS console, and focus first on skill development and architecture before polishing testing. Voice design and publishing skills.